So now it's only for fun, okay? It's one of those videos where, you know, we take it easy because we unbox. It's already open, but yeah, we unbox together the Earth Magic Oracle cards. Yeah, here it is. Let's do it. Let's look how it looks. It still is to be opened. So we opened this new deck that I got in the mail today, which is Earth Magic Oracle card from Stephen Farmer. Hopefully. Yeah. Okay. For what I'm seeing, the size of the box is regular. It's the same as all other decks that I have. The publisher is High House. Hope you can see it here. Yeah, High House. And let's see, it's a 48 cards deck and guidebook. It says the Earth speaks to us in many ways. Throughout the spirits of her various elements. In this deck of 48 oracle cards created by Stephen D. Farmer, you'll find descriptions and the images of many of these Earth's elements, along with clear and concise messages from the spirit of Earth. Throughout the use of these cards, you'll uncover sensible advice that will provide guidance for questions you may have about any aspect of your life. The enclosed guidebooks includes easy to follow instructions as well as explained descriptions and messages from each card, allowing you to give yourself and others accurate, meaningful readings. Excellent. I got this from Amazon and I think the price was around 14 euros or something. So I don't know. Let's see. So we have a nice purple or violet color, which is very matches the amethyst I have. Guidebook and cards. Oh wow, this is the back of the cards. Let's move this out of the way. So let's do this. So I know it would make sense to go first through the oracle cards, but let's blame it on Mars being transiting Virgo, and I have sensitive placements on Virgo, so I'm a little all over the place, and you bear with me, guys. I want to see the cards first. Come on. Okay, let's get started. First card, Ancestors, cards of generations. So there is a snake and hands holding the snake, or anyway holding the path of the snake probably. I love the back, by the way, it's really nice. As above, so below, it seems to be the concept. Second card, Autumnal Equinox, release, which is not that far away from us now, like a couple of weeks and we're there, not even probably. Cave card is the number 3. Let's see, there are no numbers in the cards, which I like, at least it's the way I've studied cards without numbers written, only symbols, so that your intuition and your channeling can be let free and not conditioned by much, although we have the drawings and the keywords, but still. Third card, cave, sanctuary. Then ceremony, invocation, childhood, innocence, shape-shifting with clouds, crystals for focus, dance for celebration, dawn, a new beginning, desert, vision quest, DNA, karma, and dragonfly, emergence, dream time, creation. I don't know what if it's the same, you know. I'm seeing these cards for the first time with you guys, and the first feel that I have from the cards that we've gone through so far is that it's very it's funny, but it's very earthy. See how the design are full and defined, and they're not soft, they are very concrete, with exception for maybe few. But if you look at this card, it's so in your face, in a good way if you want. Then well, let's move on. Eagle, communication. One thing that I've learned not long ago is that the eagle is the animal spirit for the North Americas, while the condor or vulture is the animal spirit for the south of the Americas. So it's said in the native traditions that they're waiting for the condor and the eagle to fly together again, so to be one again as it was. Let's hope that happens. Fairies for hearth magic. Moving on. Fire, passion. Fog for veiled. Forest, breathe. Full moon, completion. So we can dedicate this video to the upcoming full moon in 2 days. Full moon in Pisces. So for many it's proving very challenging. I hope it will be a time of completion and realization of whatever you guys are having at heart. Yeah, let's set this intention for all of us. Gaia, nurturing, Mother Gaia. Angry Man, synergy. Iceberg, submerged. Yeah, in life we do get many submerged aspects of reality, whether it's our own reality or the external reality. Island, solitude. So this is in the system that I use. It would be a 9 of spades card. Lake, stillness. lightning power. Lotus flower, unfoldment. Then we have the love card, compassion. Meadow, vulnerability. Milky Way, perspective. Mountain, strength. Music. Yeah, it's a vehicle for harmony, isn't it? New moon, promise. Yeah, when we get a new moon, we can set new paths, new intentions, new ways of being for the time coming. That's when we set those seeds. Ocean, ebb and flow. Rain for purification. Oh, I don't know if you can see, but there's actual, I hope you can see, there's rain. I didn't see at first glance. Rainbow for blessing. River for movement. Shaman for ancient healing wisdom. Let's call for this card to help all of us during this new moon. It's much needed for all of us, so that we can blossom into our new, real, true, genuine nature, and we can bring our beauty to the world. Spring equinox, rebirth. Stone pole, stone people. Vigilance, stone people. Summer solstice, radiance. Tree for grounding, and see, it's the same image and picture for the back. So this, we can assume that this deck is meant to be grounding us. The old deck carries the same image, so but it is, I have to say it, I have it in my hands, and that's the feeling that you get. It's very grounding, and it can feel uncomfortable for those people that are very much in their thoughts and in their thought process, and the mind grinding words one after another, no stop. It might feel too filled up, but I wouldn't take it as a bad sign. I actually would take it as a good sign. So the camera went a little funny. I had to start again the video recording. So we were at tree and grounding, and we were talking about that. So we moved to the next card for tsunami. Wake up call. Volcano, volatility. Waterfall, effortless. Whale, breach. Wind, activation. Winter solstice, reflection. Wolf for instinct, and let's have a look at that card better. And it's the last card of the deck. As said, it's 48 cards. The quality of the card, I have to be honest, it doesn't feel as it is the greatest. But let me try and shuffle. I have small hands, so don't be afraid. Don't get scared. I have really small hands. Shuffling is okay. Yeah, the quality of the card, it feels it could be better. I don't know if it's the first impression, but that's just a feel. Okay, let's have a look at the booklet. It's rather thick. Let's open one. So I've opened into Dreamtime creation. It says, for the Aborigines of Australia, the Dreamtime is a place before time and outside of time, in which ancestral spirit beings come to earth and gave all of life its form. Once the work was done, these spirits remained in the very forms they created, including the animals, hills, stars, and other features of the land, and continue to be present today. The Dreamtime is an individual's or group's spiritual template, including songs and stories that have been handed down for at least 60,000 years, although Aborigines would say that they've existed since the beginning of time. In one such tradition, there is a creation story involving the didgeridoo, which is essentially a hollowed out log that emits a droning sound when played. In this card, we see that as Spirit Man plays the didgeridoo, the world is sung into existence, not the various beings and colors and structures of the land that are being created. They all carrying spirit that has been breathed into them. Let's look for the card. We said it's Dreamtime. It's funny because I have a very specific relationship with the Dreamtime, and this card came up. Dreamtime? Where is it? Dreamtime, there it is. Let's have a look at the card. So yeah, it's a didgeridoo is being played, and a word of is created. I hope you can see it, guys. So now there is an exercise that you can practically do with this card. It says close your eyes, tune into your breathing, and allow yourself to sink deeply into the heart of the living creation that you are. As you notice your breath becoming steady and slightly deeper than usual. Observe the urge within you that is beginning to come forth in some creative action. Pay attention to any images, sounds, or feelings that become your awareness, and there you will find the key as to the manner in which to express this magnificent pulse. Your breath is the crossover between spirit and physical reality. Breathing comfortably and steadily helps you align yourself with spirit, which then brings a clear focus on what creative expression is preparing to be birthed through and from you. Discard any habit, thought patterns that would prevent the manifestation of what you are being prompted to bring forth. Allow yourself to take risks with this self-expression, and all of creation will smile upon you. Wow, we probably needed this. I hope this inspires you somehow. And let's see if we have any spreads, instructions on how to work with the deck, preparing a new deck cards so that you start the new deck, storing your cards, oracle card readings. Yeah, there are a few spreads with explanations. So there is a little guide for those of you that are not yet set in a way of reading cards, to get this deck started, how to treat the deck and what to do with it, basically. Yeah, I thank the author. It's always beautiful to see people coming up with anything, really. Doesn't matter what it is, doesn't matter if it's fantastic, if it's magic or not, if it's a masterpiece or not. The work of anybody is to be honored for being their expression. That I hope you resonate with this and you like it. I certainly do. I certainly need grounding, so I hope to be working well with these cards. Yeah, guys, I think we can wrap it up in here, and I thank you for always being on the channel, and yeah, I'll see you in one of the next videos. Bye bye.